J&D, and my, well, you can see that. At full extension, my right wheel is hung up again, and my left wheel spins. So we're back where we were. If I don't do something about it, I'm going to tear up the whole front end again. If you watch it, it's moving and locking up. There's the A-arms. You got it. Well, I'm at the Jeep dealers, and it looks like I'm going to cut a deal. This is the vehicle, well, there's the old Libby. To those of you who watch my videos, Thelma. And this is Thelma 2.0. I believe I'm going to buy her. She's a Wrangler Unlimited Sport. Actually, I'm going to lease her and then buy her in 3 years to get the payments, keep the payments down where I can afford to pay for it. Expensive vehicle. The height's about the same, so there's no lift needed to do the things that I do. Gonna have to, the hitch is gonna be put on the back, and the wiring, I still have to put in a brake controller, front hitch, and I think I'm going with the internal skeleton, the backbone inside for the racks to put on my kayak on the roof. So there's still some more money to be spent here. But this is her. Can't believe I'm doing it. The real reasons were the front right was locking up on the Libby again, and there was rust that needed to be taken care of, and my body guy is retired. So it was going to be a lot more expensive to get the rust taken care of than it would have been with him. So that's where we are. She's going to get undercoated, and we're going to keep her. Well, if I'm still here, we're going to keep her. But this is what's happened here. That's why the stickers were, you saw the stickers coming off and that kind of stuff. I'd like to thank the people at Goldstein, Dodge, Jeep, whatever it is. You can see the front of the building there, and later you'll see you'll see the name on the front of the building. They're upstate New York, just outside of Albany and Latham, and they treated me very well, I think. It was a heck of a lot of wheeling and dealing because there were things, I didn't want anything spectacular. This is the low end of this. I don't like electric doors. I don't like electric windows. And this thing doesn't have any of that stuff, which I'm surprised that you could buy a 2020 like that. Bass radio. Probably there's still a lot more computer in this thing than I really want. Okay, so you've seen what's happened here. The reasoning was out there. The passenger side axle was binding up again, and there was body work that needed to be done. I had already spent a bunch of money, my end of the season usual routine, putting Thelma back into shape, my Jeep Liberty back into shape, to face another summer of fishing. And it didn't, the two things put together were going to be a ton of more money. The body work was going to be a lot more expensive than I thought it would, due to my body guy retiring, and I was thinking I had a custom-made axle made for the right front to make something that wouldn't bind up like that anymore. And there's no guarantees. I mean, I had tried everything else, and it doesn't seem to be any guarantees that I ever would have got to the point where that axle wouldn't have bound up eventually again. So the answer was buy new. I went to Goldstein, Dodge, and Jeep, in Latham, New York. I've bought 2 other Jeeps from them, 2 other Liberties. And this was my third. This is the first one in their new store. If you're up this way and you're looking for a vehicle, they dealt with me very well. I mean, I had an idea in my head of where I was going with what I could afford, and they found it. I'd like to thank Kevin. Oh, darn it. What a brain I have. I'd like to thank Kevin, Rachel, who was the original lady that got a hold of me off of the internet, and Brandon, my salesperson. They did good. I think I was going to call her Thelma 2.0, but I think her name's going to be Leaser because this is the first vehicle I have leased. So Leaser it is. My new Jeep is Leaser. So I hope you all have a great holiday, a Merry Christmas, and the new year finds you well. Thank you for watching.